In today's episode, there will be a report from our trip to the Teide Volcano. I spoke there in Polish, but I will leave the original audio sometimes because the strong wind adds drama to this adventure. But as you hear, I report everything for you in English. Of course, we are not normal and we decided to climb the volcano in the middle of the night. Because we didn't have permission to climb during the day, there are no guards at night, so it's fine. At first, we parked in the wrong parking and we crawled under the barrier, where after a while a locked entrance gate was waiting for us, so we had to find a trail that would allow us to climb Teide. As you can hear, the wind is super strong, the weather conditions were terrible, as confirmed by the few locals going down that we passed. Only few people made it to the top that day. During the day, you can go up the volcano by cable car, but it wasn't open the next day because the conditions were too hard to turn it on. Luckily for us, this wasn't a problem as our intention was to go up and down on foot. We took a lot of breaks along the way, some of which I captured in the video you see. The breaks were short because the strong wind chilled the body in a moment. I believe that we were actually more lucky than smart because none of us had ever been as high as this volcano is. It was deadly cold, and as if that wasn't enough, each of us slept only an hour before the expedition. We were not prepared for it. On the other hand, we took with us large supply of water, tea and coffee in a thermos, and a lot of food. Despite this, during several hours of hiking, I ate only one sandwich at the top because my stomach was going crazy. On the other hand, I hadn't any problems with breathing, while Carolina had some difficulty catching her breath. It's hard to tell if those were real problems or imagined in our heads. However, we had to realize that there was no way to go down by the cable car if we waited until 9 am. This changed a lot because knowing that if you run off breath, you have to go down for several hours. At the shelter we met a man who had hypothermia. Some people tried to help him by warming him with clothes and hugging him. We even gave them our blanket for the period of stay at the shelter. Still, I think we did very well, considering that it was a personal record for all of us and it was set at night. We only slept an hour. We had too few clothes, the conditions were very hard. All this meant that when the morning came, the views we saw were wonderful. It made up for all our hardships. It was beautiful. The sunrise really raised our mood. Going down in the day was much easier than climbing up in the middle of the night. The wind was much softer than in the night. Only beautiful views and great company remained. A record set and the memories will stay for a very long time. That's all for today, guys. Take care and see you next time.